This episode of Bourbon on Ice, presented by your friend Frosty and your bartender Mike Whiskey, is brought to you by the Cape Media Center of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. The views and opinions expressed during this podcast do not necessarily reflect those of the Cape Media Center. Listener discretion is advised.
Frosty.
Yeah, Whiskey.
What do we do? I normally say roll the music, but it's already rolling.
This is a conundrum. Hang on, I got it. Hey, you! Cut it! I think that worked nicely.
Yeah, roll the music.
Coming up on this episode of Bourbon on Ice,
What was that?
That was me.
it's Sam the Guitar Man! I told you he was real.
For the record, I never denied he was real. We have a guest in the studio with us today, and he's armed with music.
Nice save! This is Bourbon on Ice with your friend Frosty.
And your bartender, Mike Whiskey.
And I'm Sam, the Guitar Man.
Stay tuned!
Welcome to another episode of Bourbon on Ice. You know him as the frontman of Rednecked Coolies. It's Sam Mello, known affectionately in the studio here as Sam the Guitar Man. He's here!
It's so great to have you back.
It's great to be here with you guys. It's been too long.
Way too long. Last time we had you here was back in the radio station days over at WKKL.
Yeah, and it was
the
around
before time.
and it was around the time that our first album came out too. So,
Oh, rock on.
Wait, album? Are you a musician of some sort?
well, yes,
We just introduced him as a front man.
the Guitar Man.
There it is.
See, that's
Yeah.
the guitar. I'm the Guitar Man. I play the guitar and I sing.
It was just a clever lead-in to
What?
entice
So
you to play the
obvious.
guitar. I don't care if it was obvious. It still was necessary. Debatable.
Very.
Oh my gosh, man. I cannot believe that we finally wrangled you in here. I'm sorry. It took me so long to get you in here. It was my fault entirely.
Oh, don't worry about it. We all were busy in that 5-year time period.
Also, I went blind.
Yeah.
I know. I really went blind. I actually went honest to God blind. A little context for everyone out there. Back in the times of WKKL, all three of us would sit in that little, what do we call that thing again?
I think we called it the booth.
The booth. We
Sounds
sat in the
about right,
booth
yeah.
in the double wide. And Sam would drop by with his guitar and we would jam out. And it was us, well, usually just you and me because Whiskey would refuse to sing. You and me singing,
Unless it was the other song.
That one song which you would prefer we not repeat.
we would sing Old Apartment or Walk on the Ocean or Slide.
Slide, yes, I remember Slide. That's what was the big introduction to our friendship.
You were playing that out on the common area, and I just came and I sang it with you because I have a melodious, gorgeous voice that little
Well, we were in
animals-
chorus together, so
Oh, that's right, we were.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
that's pretty much, I believe, where the journey began.
Wow, it really has been.
It was
has
that
been half a
and-
decade, more than half a decade now.
It was that Slide and Gravity Falls that pretty much brought us together.
Gravity Falls. Hey, I know this is taking us off the subject, but Amphibia, did you watch?
I did. I watched it.
No, don't
It
say
was-
it. Don't say it.
I could give it another chance, though.
Give it another chance. I love
Now,
that.
I was in a very different frame of mind back then, so it could have been that was just overshadowing how I was supposed to see it. Who knows? I have gone through very dark times in life with depression and anxiety.
Hey, me too.
So it could have been that it was overshadowing my
I
mentality.
think the world kind of did.
I think every single person in this room, in this building, did.
But during the lockdown, it allowed me a chance to stay creative and restart mentally.
That's a good attitude to have had for it.
Just just focus on like who I am and what I really was brought upon, and to mix my band's album.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
we literally engineered these first two albums ourselves.
Right.
Rock
So
on.
all of those years ago, you were just starting a band, and then one day you popped in and said, you just started a band, and we were so excited for you and all that. You've always had your guitar, and we knew you were going to go far. You used to play songs, including the one we're not going to talk about. But then we all went our separate ways. That one literally left the state.
Where'd you go?
I went to Virginia, man.
He went to Virginia.
I played with the cows and the horses.
Ew.
Right?
Whoa.
Yeah, I got a story about playing tug of war with the horse.
The evil man knocking over a poor defenseless horse.
I won.
Play a tug of war with the horse.
And I won.
And he won.
Yeah. Oh.
The energy never dies.
No, musical comedy is peak.
I would argue. I mean, we do have to talk about the Back to the Future musical at some point.
Ooh.
But remember, Mike, there will come a day where you're actually going to get back on the horse.
Oh, man.
So, while we all
Literally and
know,
metaphorically.
well, we all know that I could go on about the old, the past, the then time, the before time, the good time, the time when I was young and thin and beautiful, and oh wait, we're talking about me again.
But we're forward thinking
I
here.
can relate to that.
We want to talk about you, man. We want to talk about you. Tell us what's been going on with the Guitar Man Sam Mello, frontman of the Rednecked Coolies.
Gee, what's been going on? Well, so we put this out. It's gonna 2 years ago in a week.
Wow.
Nice.
And you said just a few minutes ago that it was all mixed and recorded by you guys.
Yes, that's correct.
That's awesome. That takes a lot of skill and talent.
Yeah, and during the lockdown, we were like near the end of it.
Yeah.
Before the lockdown happened. So during lockdown, me and the bass player Zach Monty and I we would be like on the phone, or we would be emailing each other back and forth like what needs to be tweaked or what needs to be adjusted, just so we can just get it to perfection.
Yeah,
It was a couple months.
I would imagine so.
It kind of happened as we started recording it.
Yeah.
Because it took us 3 years to make this album.
Okay, I was gonna say.
The reason it took this long is just because we ran into some trouble in all of our personal lives. I'll spare you the details.
No, go ahead.
But just personal stuff like with me and our guitar player who's no longer with us, and stuff like that. But we always persevered. We were always going for the gold. But
Is there anyone who just arbitrarily says, "Hey, I want to go for the silver"?
probably
There
some
might
more
be.
some more than others.
There might be some.
I mean, at the end of The Incredibles.
I mean, Rocky Balboa didn't set out to win his matches. He set out to go the distance.
But if you think about it, there's a silver lining between the silver and gold. So sometimes
That's just bad.
sometimes you just have to go with a little bit of both.
Well, since then, this is your second album?
Second, yes.
Second
Rock
album.
on.
That's really great. The first song that you played for us when we were in the studio, you played The Next Big Thing.
That's correct. From Good Times.
I was driving through Hyannis the other day. I had that CD on the episode where you played that, and I actually found myself singing along to the song, and I realized, oh, wow, how many times have I listened to this? I actually know the lyrics now.
The moral to it is, just not wanting to be a nobody,
I get that.
where you feel like the next big thing.
Man,
I get that.
I feel that, man.
I think the amount of failure in this room is like right at moderate point, because we've been able to learn from the things that we haven't really gotten away with. We've been able to continue. No one has said, "Oh, that's it, we're done." We've been learning. We've been working. We've been trying. We've been refining.
I watched a business lecture on YouTube a while back, and the speaker said success is like getting pregnant. Everyone can see it. Everyone can see it when you have the baby, when you're successful. But nobody knows how many times you got effed.
Wow. Wow.
It's very accurate.
Without a doubt. I don't even know what to say.
Riff, quick. Nobody knows how many times you got effed.
Nobody knows how many times you got what? Nobody knows how many times. Nobody knows how many times. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows how many times.
Can see it.
Oh,
Oh.
Wow, I just got sweaty. I'm laughing so hard that
I'm gonna have to put a caution sticker on me that just says, "Never give this guy ideas."
So the same goes for writers, man.
oh yeah, we're insidious.
Yeah.
I had to get out of the habit of writing on my arms because I used to have all this awful stuff written all over it. Like, man meets woman, man kills woman. That's not really the sort of thing you want on your arm when you're shaking hands with people.
Or in my case, PEMSA. Please excuse my social awkwardness.
Oh gosh.
What is it? I heard a warning from my friend. Careful, I'm an author. You piss me off, you'll end up in my book.
A Knight's Tale, 2001, one of the best, my favorite movies ever. Outstanding soundtrack, but Geoffrey Chaucer is one of the characters. Two people piss him off, and he says, you know, from this day forward, I will write you into one of my stories. I will write every detail about you, and history will remember you.
I was humiliated for a day. You will be humiliated forever.
I was naked for a day. You'll be naked for an eternity.
Yes.
That was it. Sam,
Yes,
tell me about the album. Tell me how we got into this album, you know.
like where it all started and whatnot.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Well, my invisible water bubble pipe. It was a dark and stormy night. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, the smoke.
If it was a dark and stormy night with the kind of drink.
Oh, well, we have had dark and stormy nights where we would drink and we would
No, I'm talking about the drink.
drink.
The drink called Dark and Stormy. It's a cocktail.
Yeah.
Well, where the hell have I been then?
During the pandemic, I got super into mixology. Then I developed diabetes, so that skill kind of went to waste.
Mm.
Okay, so how did we get to this album? And this album, does it have a title?
Yes, stand way up and down.
I like that.
And it actually comes from a lyric on the second song on this album called Spin Around. Spin Around and Shine are like fan favorites, pretty much.
Oh, cool.
Hey, is this album available anywhere for, me to listen to it?
Why, yes. It is available on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, YouTube Music.
Oh, you're on YouTube. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
There's 16 tracks on this thing.
That's a good-sized album.
And I think that'll be the only 16-track album that will ever exist from Rednecked Coolies.
Nearly killed you. Nearly killed you
Yeah.
guys making it. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Blood, sweat, and tears, yeah. But
Mostly the blood and the tears.
I mean, we just had some good material on the table that we just couldn't turn down. Like, there was one song where the bass player was like, this has to be on the record. And I was just like, yes, let's do it.
My favorite Linkin Park album is Minutes to Midnight, and they spent over 6 months writing the songs, and they made more than 100, and they cut most of them because, albums don't have 100 songs on them.
I mean, going forward, we'll probably just stick with like 12.
That works.
And so, yeah, it began back in April of 2017. We had some like new material coming to the table, and that's when our bass player Monty had joined the band, and he was originally the keyboard player, and then he moved over to bass as time passed, which just felt was more easier, and he plays both instruments like perfectly, right?
Nice.
Yeah, and we finally finished like April, maybe not April, maybe like February 2020, and then mixing was right up until May.
I'm sorry. It's just,
Wow.
that was like the last time that all of us were confident that people were still proclaiming, this is still going to be my year. 2020 had plans for us all.
Who remembers the Killer Bees?
Murder bees.
The Murder Hornets, yeah.
And the fire tornadoes.
Yeah.
And the mummy they discovered.
Oh, yeah. The Mummy's Curse. And Yellowstone was getting ready to blow up too.
Melinda Kathleen Reese, she releases a song most at the end of most years, and that one was, sure, let's open up the mummy because 2020's not cursed enough this year. Like, she's got it. She understands. So what's the theme of this album?
The theme, I guess, just stand way up and down is kind of a way of like like standing up when and not sitting down through like hard times, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I get that.
Never
I get that.
It's figurative, very fitting for the time period we were in. But going forward, it will not. An album will never take 3 years for us to make again, ever.
I gotta ask, did any of these songs come after? Was anything inspired by the pandemic?
No, these actually were done before the pandemic even hit.
Did you do any writing because of the pandemic? Sitting alone with the guitar, just.
I mean, I was coming up with stuff, yeah. We have a few new songs in the works. We're just kind of taking our time with them, just focusing on like practicing and shows and stuff. Yeah, so we're just taking our time. And then my other group, Soxy Blue, which I haven't touched upon with you guys, reunited during the making of the album. So what's great about this project, it's something to fall back on. There's one to fall back on when one isn't doing much.
Yeah.
And what's different about Soxy Blue is it's me and the drummer of Rednecked Coolies, Willie DiNardo.
Yep.
And
That's a cool last name.
It is.
And Joe Ledoux, who is also known as Joey Led's Dip at 94 on YouTube.
It's also a very cool name.
Awesome.
70,000 subscribers. Go give him a sub.
How many?
70,000.
70,000.
I would kill for those numbers. Kill, I tell you.
Just keep doing this and you'll get there.
Yeah.
Thank heavens we're not going to put this part in the episode. A wink.
Yeah, so it's the three of us, because what's different about these groups is like, in Redneck Coolies, I'm the main frontman.
Yeah.
And whereas in Soxy Blue, it's all for one and one for all.
Nice.
That's very cool.
And what's different about Soxy Blue too is like the band itself is very personal to us.
Mm-hmm.
Because of how far back it goes. It's kind of a concept band in ways, because it centers around like what the music we were brought upon, like Bare Naked Ladies, Toe the Wet Sprocket, and 90s stuff like that, and all other artists that we've listened to, like James Taylor. It's like we like to do renditions of some of those songs. We mainly do originals, but whenever we do like covers and stuff, we call it soxifying. Like Soxy Blue, soxifying. And both bands would love to be on your show in the future.
Rock on. We'd love to have you more often.
Our door is open.
Great. We'll be there.
I heard music. It sounds nice. I feel soothed.
And if you want me to, I could play you a song from our latest album, if you'd like.
I would kick
absolutely
ass.
love that. I think the audience would love to hear that.
Yes.
And before I go into it, it's about mental health. And, it was inspired by a very personal situation of mine, and our old drummer has a co-write in it, Mr. Andrew Awad.
Awesome.
I can't wait to hear it.
This is called Over My Head. Living as we know ain't easy. No way will it ever stop me. I'm not feeling alright, guess I'm in over my head. I am trying to do my very best. I am getting myself out of this mess. My mind's been spinning around, guess I'm in over my head. Shut me out, I do not belong here. Don't shut me in, I hope I made myself clear. Mental health plays a significant role. I want nothing more than it to remain whole. Oh, 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 oh. Na, 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 na. Oh, 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 oh. Na, 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 na. All hell's about to break loose. There's no side to really choose. Caught in the middle of it, and I'm in over my head. I'm just a flag and tug of war, being pulled both ways. I'm in the court, and I'm in the middle right now, 'cause I'm in over my head. Get me out, I'm in between the lines. Don't leave me here, I'm torn between two minds. Why can't these voices leave me alone? I want to get out of here, I fear I'll never be my own again. Nah, nah, I want to be whole again. Nah, 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 nah. I am finally free. I can move on indeed. Now it's water under the bridge, I'm not in over my head. Want to be whole again. I will be whole now. Shut me out, I do not belong here. Don't shut me in, I hope I made myself clear. Why can't these voices leave me alone? I want to get out of here, I fear I'll never be my own again. Nah, nah, when life gives you lemons, just make some lemonade, just like that.
The Cape Media Center, located in Dennisport, Cape Cod, Massachusetts, is a non-profit community media center and the public access TV station for the towns of Barnstable, Yarmouth, Dennis, Harwich, and Chatham. Our mission is to build community through media, enhance democratic communication, and facilitate free expression by providing these towns with a state-of-the-art media resource center. Members can become trained in our video and audio equipment and produce their own media content. Membership includes training classes, access to our field equipment, studios and facility, as well as airtime. Podcasters and music producers can share their content on our website. For more information, visit capemedia.org.
Sam Mello, Sam the Guitar Man. That was awesome.
Frontman of
The Rednecked Coolies. Just want to make sure to say that.
Thank you.
I mean, these men behind me with bats that are like tapping them against their palms in case I don't say that. That's quite the incentive.
their names are Bada and Bing.
I apologize to every Italian listening and also the
And
one
they
that
have kids named Bada and Boom.
Now I can't go home. The Italian that I know and love was not going to let me come home now. I'm taking a look at this album right here, and there are some interesting songs here, and my eye goes right to number 3, Morning Dove. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's a play on words too.
Really?
Yeah, the song is for somebody who I love and may have kind of met as well.
Aww.
Seeing her on TV and stuff, she made me like so happy. She totally deserved a song. It's dedicated to the one and only Dove Cameron.
Oh. I know her.
I do not.
You don't watch Disney Channel. You don't have
Living-
television.
Nah. That's not
Is that why this?
entirely accurate.
Is that why there's a dove on the actual CD itself?
That is correct.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's the person that designed all this for us did a superb job.
Yes, they did. I love the
It's actually
art.
better than the blueprints that I came up with.
It's you mentioned earlier that your inspirations were like bare naked ladies and like lots of 90s band James Taylor.
Yeah.
The album reminds me all of that too.
That's kind of what we were going for.
But then you knocked it out of the park.
You did it.
Yeah.
You did it. I'm just going to go down the list here, looking at these names. Sorry, not list. Track list. There we go. We got to remember what we're dealing with. Rusty Old Tank, Spin Around, Morning Dove, Shine,
Another fan favorite.
Nobody wants to grow up.
It's true.
Very true.
Free. Not another day. Ballast. Over My Head, which we just heard, and will probably get played a lot here. I'm just
Yeah.
going to say that now.
Okay.
One Step at a Time. The Jordan Sparks song. No?
Wait,
No.
no.
That's-
I don't know who that is. I've never watched American Idol. Hey, look, Come and Follow Me Every Step of the Way. Actually, that kind of works better. Come and Follow Me Every Step of the Way.
Oh,
Wait, One Step at a Time. Come and Follow Me Every Step of the Way.
It's almost like someone planned it that way, Frosty.
it happened unintentionally.
Seriously? I was going to say that's really good.
But no wonder did that track list order feel perfect. Or feel right.
Yeah.
Or it feels a little better.
Mm-hmm.
You have clarity
Mm-hmm.
because of a new kind of life. And I can't tie anything clever to this. Let the games begin.
Just a song for the Boston Bruins.
Go Bruins.
So I guess it can be figurative in some ways, because it's like, with all that past you, now you're looking on a new kind of life. So let the games, quote unquote, games begin.
Yeah. Going through the track list, I really got that metaphor that you were going for.
Yeah, stand way up and down.
Yep.
Yeah, and a couple of the objects on the album cover are references to some of the track names. Like
So
there's
who
a
did do
Bristol-
the art here?
Shout out to Jesse Collins. Thank you again for doing this.
Oh, I just want to thank you for reminding me. I meant to say this. Anyone who has noticed on our YouTube channel or on Twitter or Facebook that we have artwork now, Whiskey and I, just want to give a shout out to J. Rod Brady. You are amazing, dude. Thank you for all of your work.
Some great art. Really happy with the way it turned out.
Everyone in this room appreciates artists, and we actually pay them.
Yeah.
Okay, back to you.
Questions? I have answers. Ask me as many questions as you want. I
Is
will answer
mayonnaise an instrument?
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen African swallow?
Let's see. He made it a point to
them. Now,
specify.
when you say mayonnaise, do you mean Cane's mayonnaise or Hellman's?
Let's go Hellman's.
Because I prefer Cane's.
Really?
I love Cane's.
Miracle Whip.
Miracle.
I said
Miracle
it.
Whip. Miracle Whip's
Come
good,
at
too.
me.
They might.
I like Miracle
They
Whip. There are
just-
some people that don't like it, but
Yeah.
I do. I just haven't had it in a long time.
Miracle Whip is not mayonnaise. It is its own separate substance, which is delicious. I'm just gonna say that.
I
I
can
don't
agree with you on that.
I don't mind Miracle Whip when it comes up, but I do prefer mayonnaise.
I prefer both.
You can't. Those two words do not go together. You cannot
yet I said
prefer
them.
The
two
Cane-
of the same thing.
And yet I said it.
the Cane's mayonnaise just flows in perfectly on my cheesesteak and my chicken salad.
True.
My homemade chicken salad.
Ooh, very nice.
Not just any chicken salad.
So you have strong feelings for this Cane's mayo.
Yes, and I have a song called Cane's Mayo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Cane's Mayo,
We are not advertising for
Won't
Cane's
you
Mayo, but this is great.
hit my taste buds. Cane's Mayo, will you go down my throat? Ooh, Cane's Mayo, will you go on my sub? Cane's Mayo, will you go in my chicken salad? Cane's Mayo,
The lights are flashing red.
Cane's Mayo.
We got a little bit of a dying cat at the end there.
That was one hell of an ending.
That was great.
Cane's Mayo.
Oh my gosh, at a certain point you kind of turned into Tom Kenny.
The city of Townsville. I've been revisiting another fantastic show like the ones we've always talked about, Rusty.
Yeah.
From the 90s, and I was obsessed with the show as a kid.
I'm panicked to hear which one this is.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes,
That is
yes,
a great one.
yes.
And I watch it now and appreciate it more as an adult.
Oh yeah.
And the beautiful thing is it's been almost 20 years since I've watched it, but like no time had passed. And when I watch this, I can easily pick up on like the voices, and I'm like, that's Tom Kenny. It's so obvious.
I was telling him just the other day, out of nowhere, a strange, horrible urge came to me to watch the Powerpuff Girls. I don't know why.
I watched it.
It's one of those things you don't admit you've watched unless you're admitting it ironically, and then when you admit it for real, people are like, oh, dude.
No, the Powerpuff
Like
Girls.
we've admitted that we watched Liv and Maddie, and that's one of the best shows I've ever watched in my life. And that says a lot coming from me. It's a show for everybody.
Speaking of shows, have you guys heard of the absolute massacre? You wouldn't because you don't watch television, but like
I resemble that remark.
almost 28 shows, major network television shows, got axed in basically the span of a month. And it's been a bloodbath the last couple of days, and there have been some big ones, Legends of Tomorrow and Magnum.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about this David Zaslav stuff.
Yeah, just so many things getting canceled, and the internet is in an uproar. Fans screaming, people saying, why? And me saying, well, that's... No, I agree with you all. Why? Because I can't rationalize it either.
And they're bringing back Futurama and King of the Hill.
I love Futurama, but they're bringing it back without...
Bender.
No, they are.
He's in it, just not his voice.
Actually, no. It's the actual guy, John DiMaggio, who's.
They got John. He finally.
He's going to do
settled?
it.
Oh
yeah,
my.
they settled it.
Oh my goodness! Thank goodness.
Great. Now I'm gonna have to watch it.
It was like financial settlement.
I had
that
the
most of the voice
perfect
actors
excuse for not downloading this.
would get an increase in their pay. So that's what. So it's like, if it was all one of them, should be all of them equal.
Yeah.
I had 100% the perfect excuse to not download Hulu and watch this show. Now I'm gonna have to download Hulu. Great. Thank you, DiMaggio. Thank you, DiMaggio. Really, thank you.
Yo ho!
Captain Whiskey,
Arr.
You guys,
sail the seven seas.
you guys sound ridiculous.
Yes, we do.
Aye.
Ridiculous is my middle name.
That would be awesome if it was.
It'd be ridiculous.
Literally.
And Frosty's here just shaking his head. He can't.
I can't. I can't.
But can't.
I am like a teenage girl and I can't even.
But can you odd?
Oh my. Waving fists in the air.
Like
Sam.
you just don't care.
Hey Sam, I heard you say that song "Shine" is a favorite.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I can play Shine if you want.
For the love of God, play something.
Stop Whiskey and his puns.
You sit there and think about what you've done.
I'm gonna need some whiskey glasses.
I'm gonna shut up and hide under this table.
Frosty the Snowman.
Buddy, those are fighting words.
Fighting words. This is Shine from Stand Way Up and Down. Here we go. Tell me what's the scoop on finding your own one and only. I want to find the one I love and adore that knows me. I want to see the girls in the front row shout, hey, hey, before I disappear off into the distance and nothing else to say. Oh, shine, 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 baby, please shine. Just want to love you no matter what happens, you just gotta shine. Oh, shine, 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 baby, please shine. I just want to love you no matter what happens, you just gotta shine. Now I know you might be kind of guy that cares for music. I'm the kind of guy that's crazy many things, so excuse it. If you need a shoulder to cry on, then cry on mine. My love for you will heal the pain, it'll stop you on a dime. Oh, shine, 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 baby, please shine. I just want to love you no matter what happens, you just gotta shine. Oh, shine, 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 baby, please shine. I just want to love you no matter what happens, you just gotta shine. What a beautiful shine, 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 baby, please shine. I just want to love you no matter what happens, you just gotta shine. Oh, shine, 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 baby, please shine. I just want to love you no matter what happens, you just gotta shine. Oh, shine, 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 baby, please shine. I just want to love you no matter what happens, you just gotta shine. Oh, shine, 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 baby, please shine. I just want to love you no matter what happens, you just gotta shine. I just want to love you no matter what happens, you just gotta shine.
How could you?
I had to.
I can't believe you.
You gave me no choice.
It's unthinkable.
And yet, I thought it.
I can't believe it.
Believe it.
You think you know a guy.
Or maybe you never knew me at all.
How could you?
How could you not?
Why? Just tell me, Whiskey, why?
That depends. What exactly are we talking about?
I thought you knew.
Oh, not a clue.
Oh. Well, this is awkward.
I want to send that one to my girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, MJ would really like that.
Yes, she would.
Sam, this has been great having you here. It's
been great being here.
capturing the old magic. Wait, can I say that?
Yes,
Like
you
no
can.
time had passed.
Yeah, as if we never said goodbye. I'm sorry, it's a gay thing. I have to make Broadway references like once every 10 minutes. Otherwise, they take
Otherwise,
away
the
my card.
the card is revoked.
They take away the
So
gay
good.
card. It happens.
You're good.
Thank heavens. Oh, if I don't make the Broadway references, I have to do something that reminds people because, you know, my people were very flashy. We like to show off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love how neither of you are refuting any of this.
No.
Oh.
No, Frosty, that's stereotypes, Frosty. Nothing?
Nothing.
No.
I'm not even sure if I'm insulted or not.
Really? Yeah, I feel like there's a moment sometimes we like disconnect from ourselves
Yeah.
and like we don't even know half of what we're saying. It'd be nice to know all of what we're saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can't.
Yeah, otherwise you just sit there watching yourself like a hawk.
Yeah, or like watching yourself on TV or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Seriously, these are the things that keep us up at night. I was gonna say this is why we're all single, but well, we're not. Someone was crazy enough. Well, they were.
It's true. Love you,
Well-
babe.
Love you, babe. And my guy too. I love you as well. See what I did there?
Yes.
I think we got a little time left. I'm looking over the album. We could play one more song. Did you have one in mind?
Yes, I believe we have one more song in particular.
Oh, yes.
Right.
I can't
We
wait to
do.
hear this. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hello,
Oh, no.
Frosty.
Oh no.
How are you today? Hello, Frosty.
Why?
It's good to see you. He's a good video guy. Something. He's Frosty, the radio
Oh
guy.
my gosh.
He's a good video guy.
He's a
my
great
best friend. We
Hang on.
love him. He loves us. He's got lots. He's great. He works. And UPS. Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
He's Frosty, the radio guy.
Hello, Frosty. He's Frosty, the radio guy. He's
Frosty, the podcast
Yes,
guy.
podcast
guy.
There we go. Now it's accurate.
he cooks. He's animated.
He's a mixologist.
I am.
And he's everything.
It's true.
It's
To
Frosty,
Frosty, the podcast guy.
Oh, what the hell? One more time.
He's Frosty,
the
the podcast guy.
guy.
Hey, we got some great harmony there.
I can't believe we just did that. Next time on Bourbon on Ice, we talk something dirty, shiny, and sexy.
Sure, why not?
Vanilla folks beware, we're taking a crash course on the kink community.
And you would know.
Hey.
I mean, you would. You're one of those title holders, I hear.
Oh, you're too kind. And yes, I am.
Oh, God, what are we getting into? Tune in next time to find out. And as always, have a cold one on us.
Dude, we have got to have you back.
Yes, we do.
Don't ever sing that song again.
This podcast was recorded at and produced by Cape Media Center on Cape Cod, Massachusetts by podcasting duo Mike Whiskey and your friend Frosty. All music and sound credits go to soundstripe.com. Special thanks to Jamie Horton, Emily Tulloch, Gabrielle Rawson. For more information on Bourbon on Ice, visit our social media page at twitter.com/whiskeyfrosty. For more information on Cape Media Center, visit capemedia.org. For more listening options and a variety of podcasting entertainment, visit our hosts at buzzsprout.com and capemediacenter.org.